Hello gang, and this is Displaying-Model-Behaviour, the EMVP, Earth's mightiest video podcast. And we are Venom. Well, actually, we're not, but Mafex is about to hit us up with a brand new Venom, and one that I have been waiting for the longest time. It is Venom 2099. We're going to talk all about it, because honestly, I think it actually deserves to be talked about. Mafex, they are a mixed bag when it comes to the quality and the style of their figures, in my opinion. Some people absolutely love them, others can't be doing with them. For me, it's a little bit hit and miss. When I first saw this Venom in pure prototype form at a toy fair, about a year and a half ago, give or take, I wasn't too convinced. It looked kind of small, a bit underwhelming, and Venom always needs to be bigger and more gnarly. Well, looking at these pictures, I might be a little bit turned around on it. So Venom 2099, not going to edit that. So third time's a charm. So Venom 2099, got there in the end, obviously is from Spider-Man 2099. The clue is in the name. He is Miguel O'Hara's half-brother, Cron Stone, who was always a bit of a rotter. You can't really blame him. He was slightly traumatized in his upbringing because the family housekeeping android thought that he was a dog and treated him as such. That's going to get anyone off to a bad start. So he eventually goes on to become a bit of a gangster and eventually runs afoul of the Punisher of 2099 because he thought it would be a good idea to try and have him murdered. That's, the words of Tony Stark, not a great plan. So the Punisher gets the better of him, dumps his almost dead body in the sewer where it is found by the original Venom symbiote. That was the problem, you see. He was mostly dead, not completely dead. So this Venom symbiote had been just kind of hibernating and slightly mutating in the sewer for the last 100 years or so. Because bearing in mind, when this character was created, it was the mid-90s, and Venom, we didn't know what was going to happen to 616 Venom. He hadn't blown up into the huge cultural icon that he was, although he was already very popular and possibly overexposed. So they became Venom 2099, and just like the original, he has a beef with his half-brother Miguel. Well, obviously the original didn't have a beef with his half-brother, but it was a family affair. It was personal. That's where the similarity is. Deeply personal. And that's where this Venom has an axe to grind. And you can just look at the design of the character. It's wicked. I love it. It's the OG kind of Venom, but then with enough differences to make him feel unique. I love, first of all, just the white on the face. It would be real easy to make that white face with the red tongue look dangerously like a dumb clown. I mean, clowns are actually quite scary, but you don't want Venom to look like a clown. But this doesn't. It actually works really well. It's very, very effective, I feel. And then with the three-dimensional spider that's kind of coming off of his chest, real nice update to the design. So I thought that was great, which is why I wanted to see it in action figure form. So thank you, Mafex, because it seems like Marvel Legends are just sitting on a big pile of potential Venom 2099 money that they refuse to monetize. So with the pictures I'm going to show you throughout the video, you can see where Mafex have actually done a pretty damn darn good job of recreating little itty bits of detail that I really appreciate. So he's got all the different accessories for the hands, the spike balls, the mace, even the weird sort of gloopy baseball bat sort of swinging type bludgeon or cudgel that he uses to hit people with. That's real great. They could have actually held back a little bit and we would have gone, hey, you know what? It's still a Venom 2099 figure. So giving him his extra morphing accessories, that's real nice. This Venom 2099 is actually a little bit like Carnage eventually becomes, where the symbiote actually bonds with the host on a molecular level. So he actually becomes all one and the same. The human, the symbiote, it's all a gloopy thing that can reshape itself. So also with the face sculpt, just looking at the detail on the three different heads, that's another nice piece. 3 different heads. You gotta love that. And also, I was a little bit thrown at first when I saw the perfectly smooth head. I was like, is that? I don't remember that, but it's just because I'm a forgetful little thing. I look back at the old comics and yeah, of course, that was another nice touch of the character. He has a smooth head on occasion, and then every now and then he'll like flare out the symbiote, almost like a Dilophosaurus. That's a real great little touch to have those alternate takes on the face sculpt as well. And even with the tongue, the different lengths with the little gnarly barbs at the tip, that's a real nice touch also. The only thing I feel that this is slightly missing is that occasionally in some panels he'll get extra spiky and you get these spikes going down his forearms and his spikes on the legs. Like, that's real cool. I actually think that would make it a much more interesting, just dynamic kind of action figure. Because one thing I will say about the Mafex figure is that outside of the spider and the head, it's a pretty normal body, and with nothing to give it any kind of scale, it's hard to know how big or small they've gone with it. Venom isn't huge. Like Venom 2099, he's not a huge hulking monster. It doesn't need to be like Monster Venom or anything. But at the same time, I want him to be imposing. And Mafex aren't afraid to make imposing figures, or bigger figures, like their Bane, for example. So hopefully they found a body that can actually give him that intimidating look if you pair him up with their Spider-Man 2099, where they don't just look like compatriots next to each other. They've also gone for the spiky kind of toe type feet as well, which shouldn't be controversial. A lot of people come at me when I say, hey, I like my regular Venom to still have toes, because why wouldn't he? But then a lot of people are like, no, toes on Venom, bit of an ick for me. But for me, I think it's great. So that's a nice little touch as well. And also just the shade of blue set off against the white and the fire of the eyes. Really effective. So on the whole, I'm saying this is a big, big win for us Venom fans. But gang, what do you think about the Mafex Venom? Do you think this is one that you're going to pick up? Or are you not a Mafex fan? And if not, why not? I mean, to be fair, there are various reasons, but I want to hear them from you. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, keep displaying model behavior.
Big time.